Hello guys, learn Android programming step by step through developing a project. By the end of these video sessions, you will be able to develop your own applications. Please post your comments or queries on the YouTube page. In the last video, we have seen how to develop a MCQ application in Android platform with Java by using SQLite database. Last video we have had an overall look of the application, how it is run, and the GUI, the project and all. And in this video, let us see how to develop a project, and we will start from the very beginning. Even if you are a very big even if you haven't done any Android application before, still it's not a problem. You can do this project. I am starting from the very beginning. Hope you have Eclipse installed in your system and Android as well. Otherwise you have to do it. For that I have references in some other videos of mine, and please refer that one and please get it installed. Once if it is installed, start your projects. If you don't know how to new project, go to File and click New and Android project. And you have to specify the project name here, so you can give some project name here and click Next, and you choose the build target, any one of the target. This program will work on any platform, whether it is 2.1 or 7, the API level 4 or 14, anything. So I'm using the minimum platform and the minimum API level 7, and after choosing the build target in the sense we are using only the application program phase with the level 7, the minimum one. The minimum one will run even in the higher versions, and click Next. And here you have to give some package name, so you can give the package name whatever you like. It will be in the format com.shajiphilip.test, and usually the activity name, it is not necessary. By as a convention we will change the activity name as main, so it will be easy for our reference. You also please change the name, so you have to click it enable so that you can create an activity for the for the project, and click finish. So I have already created and I'm not going for it, but this test file I'll be creating for you, and I will show what are all the things initially available when you click finish. And we can find our project from the package explorer. I have many projects in this package explorer, and I have to find it out which is the one used. The test is the one. You click on the test, it will be expanded, and we are interested in the SRC folder, that is source folder. Under the package, this symbol is for package. This was the name given for the package, and we have main.java file. When you create a Android project, by default main will be just looking exactly like this. If you click plus, some import files are imported here, and you can see all those import files as well. We can cut main as well as the main for the MCQ. So the package is there, so many imports are there. We will be adding the imports one after another, don't worry. And public class main activity, public class main extends activity. Here also it is the same, some important imports, and we have public class main activity that is extended. Means what? Main is our class which we have created, and this main class is an extension of activity class. And in the activity class we have the class created by the activity, created from the activity, that is our main. We have a method on create. This method will be invoked automatically when the all of main is created. That means when you run the application without clicking anywhere, this onCreate method will be started. In this method we are using certain commands inside. We are using the superclass method on create of this activity and set content view. This is the one which we are most interested in. Set content view r.layout.main. So R is the one for the symbol for the resource, and we have a layout for the GUI design, and the name of the GUI design file is main, and that file we can find it out from the resource folder. And in the resource folder we have layout folder and we have a main.xml. It's an XML and it got a GUI design as well, an XML view as well. So this is the XML view of the main.xml, and if you want to GUI design, even that is present. So we have in our project, MCQ project, we have a main.xml. This is the one which we are using, and the fresh one of the test we have this one. So left side you can size the screen accordingly. The left panel we have a palette and we have a lot of tools here. So by default hello world main and all there. If you want you can use it, otherwise just delete it. There are many components. We have large component. This large text component is a text view component. You go to the properties which is in the right side of window. The name of the component is text1, and this is the text displayed here, like the text. If you want to change the text by something else, click on it. If you want to use this text view, we have to use this reference text view 1, and this one if you want to have the XML view, how it is coded as XML is here. Text view, this is the XML. If you are not okay with XML, leave it. Even otherwise, XML is a very simple and easy to learn language. ID is, that is identifier, its reference is text view 1, and we have a content here, hi. That's all. You can work with the GUI window, that will be better. And we have other components, like we have buttons, and we have checkboxes, radio boxes, and spinner, seek bar, progress bar, rating bar, radio group, and we have plain text. These are all edit text, and we have a lot of layouts, linear layout, and we have image as well. We are using the image in our project. We are using only few components in our project. First of all, we are using a large text to display the question. This is a large text where we display the question, and we are using radio button here for test and admin selection, and we are using buttons start, insert, delete, and we are using a set of radio buttons to display this. And we have an image here. The image display is black in color, that's why it is not visible. When you give the correct choice, I will change the image and it will put a tick mark on the screen, and when the answer is wrong, it will display a cross mark on the screen. This is the way I am managing this project to run. So whichever components you require, you just click and drag. So the component will be assigned here, and you can find out what is its ID, button 1, and what is the text. That's it. You require only those details. And radio buttons or radio button groups. Radio button, individual radio buttons, you can select individually. Radio button group, it will allow you to choose only one out of the set. I think that will be very appropriate. because the multiple chains, we are not supposed to click two answers as true. We will be clicking only one. Even otherwise, it won't wait for the user to click the second one. By the time it will disappear. That's what it is happening in our project. We are not using any of these items in our project, so leave it. Then we are using, of course, we are using some layouts, linear layout, all this layouts we will discuss later. And we are using an image here. We are using an image. So if you want to put an image, insert an image there, then it will insert an image and it will ask for the first or the default image to be displayed. So you can use your project resources or you can use the system resources. In the system there are a huge number of images. Either you can use one such image or you can create your own image and you can put it into the project resource. Okay, what I have done in this project, the original project .xml, I have created some images and all those images are brought into the project. How it is done? So I downloaded some image from internet which is giving right, wrong and all, and I edited the image with my favorite image editor. It's Firefox. I'm using Firefox version 8. It's old but pretty good enough to work with. It's very easy to use and it is very light and compact if you compare with Photoshop and all. So this is the empty image. Initially this image, the name of the image is black, and I have created some other images as well. The images are, let me choose from the folder. I have all the images here. I have an image right. If the answer is right, then this right image will be shown. If the answer is wrong, then wrong image will be shown. So you can create the images by yourself, and if the background is black, then only the symbol will be appearing, rest of the items won't be appearing. So after you edit your images with whichever software you want to use and save it, and what you have to do, you have to drag the images into the drawable folder under the resources under your project. So drag and leave it. ASCII files, give OK. It is already there. If you want to replace, you give yes, but for me it is not necessary, it's already there. So you can give some initial edges into your project. So this way we can go for the overall design. So here already one image, by default it is there. It's an Android IC launcher. So you can a little small Android icon over it, and that's an image. So this is all about the design of the GUI. And one thing more, if you want to have a little layout, if you want to place many buttons one after another, then you have one button here. You can have a few more buttons or some other items. High and button. If you want to sign, now both are coming in a single line, and this is a layout. Under this layout you are getting two components. If you want more, put it. Otherwise all the components will be appearing one after another. If you want to pull it up, done. This way you can have layouts inside the layouts. So if you want to process the layout together, that means if you want to hide and show these layouts all by one single go, then please check the name, that is the identifier ID, linear layout 1. This is the name of the linear layout 1. If you want to give the name, you can change the name, otherwise well and fine, you can use the same name itself. This way you can go for a design in this way. We have two radio buttons here. One is admin and another one is test. This admin button is a radio button. By default it is checked for. We have test. By default it is checked false. Both are checked default false. And the name of this, or the ID of the admin, is insert, because I thought I will be inserting data into the database, that is SQLite database, when with the help of this administrative operations. So I gave the name RD insert. If you want to change the name, you can just change this part. Don't do anything with @+id, because those things are the Android specifications to understand this is an identifier. After the slash, whatever is coming, it is a name and you can change it out. And I have given a method name select insert, and if you want to define, you have to give the method name on the property on click. When the user is clicking on them, what should happen? So whatever you have seen, this was totally disabled, and you must have been seen how it is working. Don't worry. But about the case of test, we have used it. The ID of the test is RD select, and the name displayed on it is test, and I have given an on click method select. That means when you select, because I have given this name select, the SQLite query select is used. That's what select given. Whatever name you want to give, you please give. So we can see where the select is going. The main.java. I'm going to close the windows of the test, because we are not going to use it. I just created for you to know how to start a new Android application. So this is our main and this is our example. So we will find where is the select and what it is doing. So time being we are not using properties. You can make it small or minimize it. There it is. Select. When you click on the select, what we are going to do? So we are doing some process here. Mostly we are making many things invisible and something visible true. And we have another select insert. In this also we are making something visible and many other things invisible. Button select, set visibility. The argument is view.gone. View.gone, if you are giving the argument gone, then the particular object won't be visible on the screen. So these details we will come later. We have a method select insert, which is to represent this radio button over here for the admin, and the select is for the second button, that is labeled test. These two components are represented in this way. I suppose we will continue in the next tutorial, and you can go for the design, and we will go step by step, and finally at the end of this tutorial session I guarantee you that you can develop this application and you can be an expert in Android programming, even with database management and SQLite expert. Thank you for watching this video. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel. I will be uploading more videos on this channel. Please don't forget to put your comments on the pages.